Today's draw reminds us that balance is the key to true victory. Ataxis, goddess of harmony and triumph, guides us to realign our will with peace. Namaste asks, when did you last let your bare feet touch the grass? Self-compassion invites a gentle hand upon your own heart. Offer yourself the kindness that you so freely give others. Hello, hello, hello. Ooh. Namaste, my witchlings. Welcome, 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 one and all, to Daily Divinations and Self-Care. This is where magic meets mindfulness, where we weave together the sacred spiral flow, honoring the day, listening to the cards, and caring for ourselves along the way. So, welcome back, or if you are new here, hey, hi, hello, and welcome. Each day, we flow with the sacred spiral. I am Di, your favorite yoga witch and guide through that. So let's step into today's spiral together. Excuse me, so go grab your favorite crystal. I am going to play with a desert rose today. Light your favorite candle or some incense, cozy up with your coffee, tea, or whatever brew fills your mug this afternoon, and let's step into today's spiral of wisdom and self-care together. Don't forget to do the whole like, share, and subscribe thing. It really does help our Witchling circle grow, and it does keep our daily spiral turning. Oh, I hear you, Mimi. My head is today. 2 days in a row that I woke up with a mild headache, and it's just driving me bonkers. Yep, we will talk about the blue wave yesterday during the after party. All right. Is it gonna work? Did it work? Did it work? It worked! Hey! Oof. Okay, that was all of that was about me going from one cup to the other. I'm proud of myself. And now this one can get set. Oh. The white cup is plastic, and I love it. It says, this is a multiple cups kind of day. All right. We have birthdays today. I'm super excited. So let's get dangerous, shall we? Let's get dangerous. All right. We have 2 family birthdays today. First one, well, they are one of my bonus kids. They've been my Munchkin's best friend since about 6th grade, and the Spawn's friend for almost as long. So, Nov, I hope today is a kick-ass day just like you. Oh, good grief. Second, I am not breathing well. Second of all, it is my eldest granddaughter's birthday. Sweetling, I know Mama and Daddy and Big Brother are going to make this the most awesome day for you. I just remember Mama Di, Papa, and Uncle Ark are all wishing you a happy and wonderful birthday as well. So, I don't know! Alright. I don't know why I'm crying, y'all. I'm just crying at everything. Happy birthday to those celebrating birthdays today. We are also sending healing juju and healing energy. Oh, wait. Click that. I remembered. All right. We are also... Yeah. How you doing, Will? We are sending healing juju to Will through his post-operative and to anyone with a loved one dealing with some tough situations right now. And now, as I light this flame, may our light be a beacon of hope and love in the darkness for those stumbling and lost along the way. I also hold this light for survivors and victims of gun violence in the United States, remembering them eternally in our circle. And now, with the lighting of our candle, our sacred circle is closed, and we invite the ancestors to be with us here today. Wow, that just threw wick where I don't need it. Plunk. All right, y'all. Oh, that sucks. Migraines at that time of the month are just forking miserable. Been there, done that 1,000,001 times. We're doing good. All right, y'all. Now, let's go take a peek at what holidays are weaving their way through the spiral of this day. We got some good ones. National Men Make Dinner Day. Sometimes the most sacred alchemy happens in the kitchen, the chopping, the stirring, the tasting. It's spell work made edible. Today, let the menfolk wield the wooden spoon and learn that magic is not gendered. Love is the seasoning intention in the simmer. And our witchy prompt here. If someone cooked for you tonight, what would you most hope they served and why? And then also remember, nourishment, be it feeding others or yourself, is an act of balance and reciprocity. Next is a holiday that hits very close to my heart. My witchlings, today's holiday, this one was chosen for a reason. I am a proud saxophone player. It is National Saxophone Day. There is just something about the way a saxophone breathes. It doesn't just play notes. It pours out soul. Every tone vibrates through your bones like a heartbeat in sound. Music, much like magic, is intention carried on air. It's prana turned melody, the breath made art, and when I play, I feel the exact same flow I do on the mat. Inhale, expand, exhale, release. Let that rhythm carry you. What is the soundtrack to your current season? What note are you learning to hold, and which one are you finally ready to let go and release? Breath, rhythm, and the resonance between body and the spirit. This is the spiral of sound that keeps us in harmony with life. And our last holiday is an important one. International Day for Preventing the Exploitation of the Environment in War and Armed Conflict. IPWAC? IDPWAC. There it is. IDPWAC. Mother Earth doesn't choose sides, but she bears the scars of literally every battle. Today we remember that peace begins with protection of soil, of water, of the air that fills our lungs. Offer gratitude to the earth beneath your feet. What can you do, even small, to heal rather than harm? Because we need to remember stewardship, peace, magic, and grounding practices that honor our living planet. Mother Earth is not just a thing, she is a living being. That's our holidays for today, y'all. Psycho or Jaws, yes. That's okay. I think my saxophone and my brain goes to the heat is on. Or there was this song that we played. I cannot remember the piece, but we played it in band when I was a senior in high school. Oh, whoops. So there was a piece that we played my senior year in band that there was this really awesome alto sax solo in. And one of my friends and I were fighting over who was going to play the solo. And our band director just went, oh, just both of you play it. So we did. Somehow, nobody knows how, we played it in perfect unison. The tweaks to the note, the breaths, all of it. We were in perfect sync. And when we got done, G turned and looked at us and went, "Which one of you played it?" And we looked at each other and went, "We both did." Every kid in that classroom went, "There is no way." And we're like, straight up, we are not kidding. So that is one of my favorite saxophone stories. Today's theme for John is either Psycho or Jaws. Now, the funny thing is, I literally was watching a YouTube video about the coolest hero entrances in cinematic history, and Jaws was one of them. It's a good day. Why does my chest feel like I've got an elephant sitting on it? I feel like I cannot get a good breath. I need to grab the oximeter. I am that concerned. I'll be right back, y'all. Yes. I'm not. I got it. It's not hard to reach over here and grab it. I'm so sorry, y'all, but my asthma is one of those things that I don't play with. And when my lungs don't feel like themselves, we gotta fix it. All right. Do I need to put the batteries in it? I think I do. Yep. All right. Bear with me. Water doesn't help. Trust me, if this was something that just a drink of water would help, I'd have done it a long time ago. The fact that I am slightly wheezing is what has me... I know it's not very, but when you stop and think about the fact that I don't wheeze even in the midst of a massive attack... I am rather unnerved by myself. All right. I got it. That one works. Okay. You know, it's telling that we have 2 pulse oximeters in the house, you know? And it'll pop up and say that I'm at like 98% oxygen sat, but... Oh. Houston? There we go. Now it's up to 97.
How cold is your hand?
Not. The finger that was in the oximeter is chilly now.
Is it the one without the nail?
No, I have nails on all of them. So, yeah, apparently I'm sitting at 97% oxygen sat, which isn't awful, but it's not ideal. So, we're going to be monitoring that for the day.
Mine's at 90.
Yeah, there's a problem with that oximeter. So let's see if I can figure out how to put this one back together. There it goes. It clicked.
It also said that my pulse was 102. Which...
Probably should have, taken a break while I'm doing this, but y'all deserve to know.
I'm up at 120.
This says my heart rate's 103 and my sats are 90. Oh, now they're at 95. Yeah, we're not doing great today. I will be using the nebulizer again once we're done with stream. That's okay. Life goes on, right? But I will probably be yawning a bit more. So please just be gentle with me today. Oof. I would hit my inhaler, but I literally just 45 minutes ago was on the nebulizer. We're not doing fabulous, but we're doing okay. We're going to live. All right. Let's move on to the cards for the day, shall we, my friends, my loves, my witchlings? Yes, we are definitely on into the first level of monetization. We are going to be sitting down, if not tonight, latest will be Saturday, and setting up the membership role or membership tiers and roles and stuff and finding out what all goes into that. So I'm super excited. Hey, Dua, how are you doing today? Oh, hello. I swear I have had nothing but coffee. I hiccuped. All right. Jiminy. All right, so moving on to our oracle cards. All right. Our first oracle card today is Some People Never Change. Followed by Sacrifices Must Be Made. Last but not least, we are told, Stand Your Ground. All right, so my interpretation of these three cards today is, because some people never change, the universe whispers that sacrifices must be made. And yes, my witchling, that's never an easy spell to cast. But this is your moment to stand your ground, to hold firm in your truth, and to trust that the shedding makes space for your becoming. Following our oracle are the tarot cards. And our first tarot card is going to be interesting. First tarot is the Chariot reversed. Failure. You have little regard for rules and regulations or the law of the land. Through your power-hungry quest for achievement, you may appear ruthless, bringing about your own downfall. Next, the World reversed. Failure to complete what you have begun. Disappointment and superficial vision. Last but not least, 10 of Rods. You are in danger of taking on more than you can handle. Please don't bite off more than you can chew. All together now, the Chariot reversed warns that the wheels have slipped off the path. Ambition untamed can turn triumph into turmoil. When we chase power without purpose, we lose the rhythm of the sacred journey. The World reversed reminds us that completion still waits beyond the horizon, unfinished lessons tugging at our spirit. And the 10 of Rods shows why you've burdened yourself with more than any one soul should carry. It's time to pause, my witchlings, release the excess, and realign your will with wisdom. Ooh. So that's the tarot and the oracle separately. Let me know what you guys think so far. And then let's braid the oracle and tarot together, bringing their voices into one sacred spiral message. Because some people never change, the Chariot reversed warns that you may be pushing too hard against the current, chasing victory without regard for balance or consequence. The universe whispers that sacrifices must be made, and though the world reversed shows you've yet to finish what you began, it's not failure, but a lesson in alignment. The Ten of Rods cautions that you have taken on more than your spirit can comfortably bear. Stand your ground, Witchling, but know when to lay down the burdens that are not truly yours. In doing so, you reclaim your power, your purpose, and the peace waiting on the other side of surrender. Our affirmation with our reading. I release the weight that is not mine to carry and honor the balance between ambition and peace. Fuck my life. Try again. I release the weight that is not mine to carry and honor the balance between ambition and peace. I stand my ground with grace, knowing that letting go is not defeat but sacred redirection. Each sacrifice I make clears the path for my true purpose to unfold in divine timing. That's our affirmation and our reading. What do you guys think? Coffee. Is it asthma chest pain or is it something else chest pain, Mimi? Yeah, it could be anxiety, so please be careful, hun. Stress, it's a killer. That damn movie. Hank Azaria was the voice of Bartok in that movie. All right. You know, I have a feeling I didn't add the self-compassion card to my script today. I'm going to have to fix that soon. All right, y'all. Do we want to read Namaste now? We do. I am so glad somebody finally recognized that quote. Hazel says she loves Anastasia. I have a story about that. Let's move on to Namaste, though. Namaste tells us to take a barefoot walk. Do you remember what it feels like to have fresh grass between your toes? When was the last time you allowed your bare feet to touch the earth and feel everything underneath them? Give yourself a moment to walk barefoot. Invite all the sensations into your body. Walk slowly and calmly. Slow, calm movement that invites vulnerability, like walking barefoot, can help ground you in the moment. Feel your body relax into this exercise. I want to. Then we have self-compassion. That's what I thought. What did I? Hold on. Okay, I want to try something. Warm fuzzy. Place a hand gently on your heart, arm, or cheek. Take a moment to just feel the sensations and emotions that arise. And that is our self-compassion for today. What do you guys think? Haha. And of course, the one time I really, really, really needed the voice to text to cooperate, it did. Yes. Voice to text on my computer can be a very tetchy bitch. I swear I'm going to blow my candle out just trying to breathe here. Okay. Yeah, I will touch on the Anastasia thing once we get to after party. All right, y'all. Next. Next, we honor the goddess of the day. She is a divine presence to inspire, guide, and walk with us on today's spiral. Today's goddess is Axtis. Axtis, the Iranian goddess of peace and victorious harmony, teaches that true justice begins with inner balance. Her name means victorious peace, reminding us that serenity itself is a form of triumph, one born from creating symmetry where discord once reigned. She inspires us to be the calm within the storm, to hold compassion as our shield and understanding as our sword. Today, honor Axtis by becoming a vessel for peace. Engage in small acts that restore harmony, mend misunderstandings, uplift community voices, or give to causes that pursue global unity. Wear white as a symbol of truce and carry amethyst or carnelian to amplify calm courage. In your words and actions, let serenity ripple outward, for gentle discourse holds the power to heal worlds. That's our goddess. What do you think of her? Oh God, can I do this? All right. And finally, my witchlings. Oh yeah. Isn't she kind of cool? That is true. I gotta rewrite some things in my script. I keep forgetting. All right, so we now have our wonderful little moment of Zen, a teaching from the Little Book of Zen to carry into our day. So today we have a quote from D.T. Suzuki and a little bit of information about the man. Oh yeah. Zen, in its essence, is the art of seeing into the nature of one's being, and it points the way from bondage to freedom. D.T. Suzuki. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Okay, so what I'm laughing about, oh God, that hurts. I just said my used voice to text. I frequently use it when I am making my notes for the show so that he has a script to process and do all of his metadata shit with. And it will censor swear words. And apparently it decided the word bondage was a swear word today. That is amazing. Hello, Mike. Okay, now let's do a little bit of a biography on D.T. Suzuki. In a historic feat of cultural transmission, the lay Zen student and scholar Daisetsu Teitaro Suzuki, 1870 to 1966, introduced generations of Westerners to Zen Buddhism. Beginning with a translation of Ashvaghosha's Discourse on the Awakening of Faith in the Mahayana, D.T. Suzuki published dozens of books and articles that clarified Zen for Westerners. Avoiding both historical and philosophical analysis, he presented Zen as, quote, a wafting cloud in the sky. No screw fastens it, no string holds it, end quote. By the 1950s, when he settled in New York and taught classes at Columbia to the likes of Eric Fromm, John Cage, Karen Horney, and others, Suzuki had caught the popular imagination. His books, direct, humorous, grounded in experience and scholarship, were turning up in paperback. He was profiled in The New Yorker and interviewed on television. In Thomas Merton's words, quote, in meeting him, one seemed to meet that true man of no title that the Zen masters speak of. And, of course, this is the man one really wants to meet, end quote. Zen is the ultimate fact of all philosophy, wrote Suzuki. That final psychic fact that takes place when religious consciousness is heightened to extremity. In Buddhists, in Christians, in philosophers. And that, my friends, is our moment of Zen. That's okay. Oi. Oops. That works. All right. Yeah. I probably should have redone that and put the quote from him after the mini biography. I read through the book as the pages go, you know? Yeah, no. All right, y'all. Boom, ba-doom, 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 ba-doom. Hey, hey. All right, my witchlings. It is time to wrap up the show for the day. So, as we open our circle and extinguish our candle, we give our eternal gratitude to the ancestors for joining us here today. All right. And here is our closing blessing for today. May you find balance where burdens once weighed heavy and stillness where striving once ruled. Let the earth beneath your feet remind you you are held, and the touch of your own hand remind you that you are worthy of care. Breathe deeply, my witchling. Your peace is your power. Namaste, and blessed be. Just a quick, teeny, tiny little reminder. This channel is supported entirely by the Witchling community. There are no corporate sponsors here, just magic and love. So please do the like, share, and subscribe thing. All right. Hey, James, I see you there. You snuck in at just in the nick of time. We're about to go into the after party. I know it's the after show, but my brain goes after party. Don't worry about not having a candle, my friend. That's just what I do here. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and just move on to the after show at this point. Y'all know to go out and spread love, joy, and kindness. All right. Oh, okay. What am I misunderstanding? Okay. The whole big long? Okay. That makes more sense. My brain is not braining. All right, y'all. Let's now go out there. Okay. Heads up for those who are just coming in. We are wrapping up this part of the show, but we will be right back in about 30 seconds, long enough for me to grab a drink. All right. Now, my darlings, my loves, my witchlings, let's go out and spread love, joy, and kindness because there's already enough darkness and hate. Please, let's try to be beacons of hope and light and love for those lost in the dark. Tell your loved ones whether they walk on two legs, fly with wings, curl up in fur, glide with scales, or tiptoe on tiny paws and claws, that they are absolutely precious to you. Moments slip away far faster than we expect, and those last goodbyes often come way, way too soon. And please, my witchlings, always, always, always remember, you are loved. You are wanted, you are needed, and your purpose here is real, even if you have yet to discover it. I was 45 before I did. I love you guys to bits. Namaste, witchlings.